Here are some news updates for Wednesday, the 10th of June 2020. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control has confirmed 663 new cases of COVID-19, bringing the total number of confirmed cases to 13,464. The 663 new cases are the highest daily figure Nigeria has ever recorded since the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic in the country, while 4 deaths were recorded, bringing the total number of confirmed deaths to 365. Till date, Nigeria has conducted 79,948 tests, of which 13,464 cases has been confirmed positive, 8,889 are still active, 4,206 cases has been discharged, while 365 deaths has been recorded in 35 states and the Federal Capital Territory. The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami on Tuesday stated that the executive order on legislature and judiciary fiscal autonomy, which was recently signed by President Muhammadu Buhari into effect, remains sacrosanct and will be implemented strictly in accordance with the spirit of the law. Malami, who made the clarification in a statement by a special advisor on media and public relations, Dr. Umar Gwandu, pointed out that there was no going back on the implementation of the fiscal autonomy for the 2 tiers of state institutions. The statement was against a recent report making the rounds that President Muhammadu Buhari has backtracked in the implementation of the executive order after a meeting he held earlier in the week with governors who are uncomfortable with the fiat given the 2 tiers of government. Malami explained that there will be no retreat on the executive order, which was primarily aimed at deepening democracy from grassroots to ensure effective implementation of the doctrine of separation of powers in compliance with Section 121, subsection 3 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria regarding the autonomy of the state legislature and judiciary. He further stated that the federal government would work with the governors in the implementation of the executive order to ensure its success and bring about the age-long accelerated development Nigerians had been yearning for. The House of Representatives as well as Southern and Middle Belt Leaders Forum on Tuesday asked the federal government to stop the entry of herdsmen from other African countries into Nigeria and mandated its committees on police affairs, Army and Interior to interface with the Inspector General of Police, the Chief of Army Staff and the Comptroller General of the Nigerian Immigration Service states across the Federation. Governor Abdullahi Ganduje of Kano had called on President Muhammadu Buhari to end the protocol on free movement that allows herdsmen from other countries to freely move into Nigeria, a situation which had led to lawlessness of the armed herdsmen that had led to loss of hundreds of lives around the country in recent years. The leaders called on the president to rise to the duty of his office to protect all Nigerians and hearken to the call of Governor Ganduje to halt these movements and prosecute those who are committing crimes against humanity under the guise of cattle herding. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has approved direct primaries for the All Progressive Congress (APC) to select its candidate for the September 19 governorship elections in Edo State. The headquarters of the ruling party had approved direct primaries, which involves voting by all members of the party, while the Edo State chapter of the party wanted indirect primaries, where only accredited delegates vote in the process to select a flag bearer for the party. According to an INEC statement released on Tuesday, while APC will be conducting direct primaries, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and 13 other parties have opted for indirect primaries, while the INEC spokesperson Festus Okoye appealed to the various political parties to conduct their primaries in full compliance with the provisions of the 1999 Constitution and Electoral Act 2010 law. Reacting to the development, Governor Obaseki, through his media aide Crusoe Osage, said INEC only approved the mode of primary Oshomole requested for and reminded the Commission of a restraining order on APC, Oshomole and all other agencies from carrying out any activity relating to the primary in the state, pending the determination of the substantive suit before the court. He further asserted that aside the court order, there is a regulation monitoring the activities due to COVID-19 in Nigeria and Edo State, which prevents anybody from carrying out activities that are similar to direct primary elections in the state. The Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission on Tuesday announced its intention to enforce its decision on ensuring customers not given electricity meters are not disconnected from electricity supply grid. The enforcement will target 7 electricity distribution companies that have failed to comply with NEC's order on capping of unmetered residential and commercial electricity customers. It listed the affected discos to include those in Benin, Enugu, Eko, Ikeja, Kano, Kaduna, and Port Harcourt, who were subsequently given 14 days beginning from June 4th to explain why they should not be sanctioned over their alleged non-compliance. In a bid to curtail the spread of novel coronavirus in the state, Governor Rotimi Akeredolu of Ondo State, in his weekly broadcast in Akure on Monday, banned the operation of football viewing centers in the state. The state had 19 new cases of COVID-19 in the last 12 days, making the total number of the state to 43, bringing the total number of cases in the state to 43. With the English Premier League, Spanish La Liga and Italian Serie A due to resume June 17th, 11th and 20th respectively, many operators of the viewing centers and football fans in the state has expressed their disappointment with their inability to resume business after being out for close to 3 months following the suspension of sporting activities globally due to COVID-19. And that's the news update at this time on Television Nigerian. Many thanks for watching. I am Charles Ibe.